Hello everyone, this is Rachel live from Kalkine Studios and you're watching the IPO Corner, a weekly show dedicated to the IPO market and brings you hot public offerings and all important information about the listing companies. Australia's IPO market seems to be taking somewhat of a breather as several deferred listings and weak debuts have thrown cold water on a once sizzling market. After more than 30 IPO listings in September, 12 companies filed prospectus to be listed on the Australian Securities Exchange this month, according to the exchange. While some companies have already started trading on the ASX, including gold miner Diablo Resources, mineral explorer Minerals 260, copper developer and explorer Recharge Metals, 6 firms are slated to make their debut on the domestic bourse next week. The list includes Aram Resources, C29 Metals, Cooper Metals, GQG Partners, Green Technology Metals and RemSense Technologies. Let's examine the all-important details about these IPOs. First on the list is Aussie copper exploration company C29 Metals. They're slated to join the ASX on the 26th of October. The miner explorer had proposed to raise $5 million at an offer price of 20 cents a share via its IPO. Trident Capital was hired as lead manager for the offer, which opened for subscription between the 13th of September and the 11th of October. The company was incorporated on the 19th of October in 2020 for the purpose of identifying, exploring and developing prospective copper, gold and base metal assets throughout Australia. After listing, it intends to undertake systematic exploration activities on the projects and the acquisition, exploration and development of resources projects throughout Australia. Another mineral exploration company is Cooper Metals. They're scheduled to make their debut on the ASX on the 29th of October. It had looked to raise $4.8 million at 20 cents a share in its initial public offering. It's a new Australian-based mineral exploration company focused on the discovery of copper and gold. Cooper Metals plans to list on the ASX with 3 highly prospective projects and a modest capital structure, making the company and its shareholders strongly leveraged to exploration success. The company's flagship projects include Mount Isa East in Queensland, followed by Yomana and Guru Gold projects in WA. Now, GQG Partners is another float looming for next week, with its shares slated to start trading on the ASX on the 26th of October. The investment management company proposed to raise $13.06 million at an offer price of $2.20 apiece in its IPO. It's a boutique investment management firm headquartered in Fort Lauderdale in the United States. The float has been billed as the largest of the year and is headed up by UBS and Goldman Sachs. The company operates 4 global equities investment strategies on behalf of clients such as Australian Super, Rest Super and Cbus. It'll be a likely rival to Magellan, which is of a similar size, although GQG is just 5 years old. It's focused on expanding its Australian exposure, with a focus on growing its retail offering through financial advice networks. Moving on, minerals exploration company Aram Resources is slated to list its shares on the Australian Securities Exchange on the 25th of October. The shares of the company were originally scheduled to list on the 18th, but it was deferred due to an undisclosed reason. The company looked to raise $5 million at 20 cents a share in its IPO. The dates and prices may change subject to market conditions. Then we have XL Capital. They were appointed as lead manager for the IPO, which opened for subscription between the 31st of August and the 28th of September. The company was formed after Aurum Resources spun out its wholly owned subsidiary Aram Resources to facilitate the fast-tracking of exploration and possible development of the projects in the Western Australian gold projects. Next is exploration and development company Green Technology Metals. The Australian-based firm is expected to raise up to $24 million at 25 cents a share. Canaccord Genuity and Bell Potter Securities are appointed as lead managers. It's a North American-focused lithium exploration company based in Western Australia. Lastly, Perth-based tech company RemSense Technologies is set to start trading on the domestic exchange on the 26th of October. They appointed Mac Equity Partners as lead manager to raise $5 million at 20 cents per share. Formed back in 2018, the company specializes in technology development and systems engineering services across a range of markets and applications. Since its inception, it has provided numerous bespoke technology solutions to clients and has commercialized its first product born out of its technology development service called Virtual Plant. Well, that's all for now on the IPO Corner show. Stay tuned with Kalkine TV as we have many more shows lined up for you, sharing live updates across the economy, markets and sectors. This is Rachel signing off for now.